So Roland, this is Banam Kem village?
This is Banam Kem village, yes.
Yeah.
This is a village. I came here because I met Anon, this boy here. I met him actually in the Krabi hospital because I was sponsoring the Krabi hospital. Just after the tsunami, I raised a bit of money from my friends from Germany, because I'm German, from Canada, and from friends from Australia. And then what I did, I contacted the Krabi hospital and made them contact an international hospital in Bangkok and just basically asked them what they need. So the hospitals communicate together and they, well, put all the medicine they needed in boxes, 39 kilos, give me a very good deal. The Thai people are very good and cooperation is very good with the Thai people. So when I came to the Krabi hospital and the medication was kind of okay after the first week, I started sponsoring some families, pay rent for them and something like this. And I was working with the social workers in the Krabi hospital. And there was one boy in there, and that's Anon, and I don't really know where he was from. And he had a bad wound from being transferred in the wave, and he needed to get some skin over there. So that's what they did in the Krabi hospital. And when he gets sent back, I was in Hachai, that's way south, looking for some more medicine and stuff to buy for the hospital. And all of a sudden I learned he was gone. But then I found out where he lives, and that's how I come here to this village, Banam Kem.
Just north of Khao Lak.
That's north of Khao Lak, that's right. And this village got destroyed 90%. And it was actually, I learned a little fishing village, and it started 20, 30 years ago with mining. And because of the mining, tin mining, the village grew actually very fast. And this family here, for example, they had a house over there. That's where grandmother had a little shop. And
Anon's grandmother had a shop right there.
He had a shop right there, that little supermarket. And where we're standing, that land, that's Anon's father, Noon's land. And Noon was working at the time. He's a captain. He was working on a diving ship. And so when the waves came, he was working. And that little fella here, he tried to run away on a motorbike with his cousin, get picked up by the wave and dragged more than 1 kilometer in the wave. And when the wave kind of stopped, he said, before the wave pulled back, he held on to some coconut branches and trees, and there he got washed around a little bit, but he was very lucky, didn't get sucked out like many people did, and hit by the next wave, because there was 3 big waves. Our concern is to not only donate money, our concern is to get people back to work, so they actually do something, let them do it by themselves. So what we do, we try to supply wood so they can work on the boats, tools they need very good tools for cutting, because the wood they use for this boat is very hard, so they must have good equipment, and they're working good. They're working from daylight, and now since we get power, they work even through the night. The army is working really good here. Like, the Thai government is very organized. It takes time, of course, and but they're rebuilding it piece by piece, stone by stone. It might take a couple of years until everything looks fine, but you see the development, it's growing slowly, slowly, but it's coming back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Graham, you came to Banam Kem a little while ago, I understand.
Yep, it was 9 years to be precise, and I returned 5 years after the first trip, and that's when I had my accident with the boat out here, and these people with their long tails were the first to come and help me to be towed off the sandbar. Quite a bit of damage done to my boat, which is an old sailing timber boat, and around up the river here they propped me up, and for 2 years we rebuilt the boat with their help, of course, which is great. And now these people need assistance, and this is why I'm only too happy to come back and help them get on their feet to get out fishing again. And so this is what the whole idea is, to get those boats back in the water. They have no money, and we are doing our best with donations from, John was the first to set it up with me, who was up in Ranong when I first met him. With his money we came down, got the boats hauled out by the army. Roland came along, and he managed to get a sponsor which got our first load of timber here. As you can see at the back here near, the boats are starting to be repaired. We have to repair these boats, and with a new shed which is donated by the Tsunami Volunteers Association, this new shed will be able to manufacture 2 boats at a time in here. And we have a lot of boats to do and a lot of work.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just looking at the spot and listen to Graham, what he wants to do, and that was exactly my idea. He said, I want to get these people working and back into the water, and I said, Graham, I do everything I can, and I find sponsors, and it's working very, very good. It's working really good. Yeah. Well, as you can see on the boats over there, that the wood they use is like a good wood, neat, because it will last for 20, 30 years. So that wood is hard, that's why they need good tools. We get the best tools like saws and planers. You cannot just use any machine, you must have very, very good equipment, and then things work perfect. Very good. The most important thing to us is to get the Thai people working, forget what happened here, get them back on their feet, like Graham said, start working and go back into the water, go back fishing.
They belong in the water, that's,
Yes.
that's their life, you know.
You have work, you enjoy.
As you can see them there,
Sorry, they have.
People have work, people are happy, you know, and do not have work, you're not happy now.
Yes, yes. So now they're working with their boats.
Yeah. Fishermen here, about 70–80%, you know, work fishermen people.
Well, it's good to see they're back at it
Yeah.
see
soon.
the smile on their
They
faces.
like
Yeah.
to work, you know.
Yes. Okay, well, chok di kap. Kap.
Thank you.
He's proud.